Hey everyone, $9.5 billion. That's how many sales happened last year for Black Friday slash Cyber Monday. It is the most wonderful time of the year outside of Christmas. But first, can you hear me and see me? Give me one in the old chat box if you can, please. As well, let me know where you're located on the globe. Type your location in the chat now. And just while a couple other people are trickling in, let's see where everybody's at. Oh, a couple of people from this morning. Nice. Right on down the road, Alabama. Down the road I'm thinking Cambridge, Waterloo, Cambridge. Florida, always. Texas, always. Four from Texas, right on. We have California, nice. New York, New York, lovely. Oh, there's Mexico. Cool. UK. Oh, two from the UK. Okay, this is good. This is good. Love it. Chicago, good stuff. All right, so just while people are coming in, I'm going to jump into this because I do have like a lot of ground to cover, and I've done something a little bit different this time around. So strap in, sit back, enjoy. Again, thanks for coming. I've got a lot of stuff to show you today, and we're talking about this basically how to profit the right way from the best time of the year for all online sellers, no matter what or where you sell products. So I don't care if you're an Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, WooCommerce, it doesn't matter. This is the absolute best time of the year, and it doesn't matter what you're selling: t-shirts, coffee mugs, um, I don't know, teddy bears, whatever, canvas prints, anything, hoodies, socks. It all works because, man, Black Friday is amazing, and unfortunately, a lot of people miss it. But what are we going to cover? Well, basically three things. Number one is the wrong way, yet most people seem to do this for Black Friday. It's really weird. Number two is the right way to having a huge week and ongoing success, because you don't just run it for one day. It's not a one-day sale. It's like a week-long sale. Some of them, some companies, brick and mortar stores will have like a pre Black Friday sale and then a post Cyber Monday sale, and they'll just extend it because they know that people are in the mood, they're buying things, and it's just an amazing opportunity. So what to do next? Well, it's all in the setup and the execution basically. So who's this for? The following people, like I said: Amazon, Shopify, Etsy, eBay, doesn't matter. Anyone who wants to take full advantage of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, 2024. So it's anyone who wants to learn the right way to do this, anyone who might be struggling right now, people sick of inconsistent results, people sick of missing out, people who want basically a step-by-step plan of action. So it's not for the following people, those negative people, those finger pointers, bad attitudes, all around unpleasant people. I'm way too old to bother with that type of person anymore. So you're here. I'm sure this is for you. And if you do stay until the end, I do have something for you. But like before we begin, I do usually like to introduce myself, but this time I'm not going to. You came from my email list, most likely. If you want to know more, Google my name. I'm an entrepreneur, father of 5 daughters, husband, and superhero wannabe. But enough about me. Most of you know me by now. Instead, let's talk about you. So, is this you? You're the raring to go online entrepreneur. You buy a course or a mastermind, some program to help you. You're pumped. You're thinking this is it finally. You devour the training for the first 2 or 3 days. Then it gets to that crappy part, the boring part, the action taking part. And actually, I got a series on my YouTube channel about boring work sessions, and people have commented and they sent me messages. They're like, this is boring. I'm like, yes, this is the not glamorous side of working online. This is what happens behind the scenes that you never see with those gigantic screenshots. These are the hours and hours and hours and hours of work that goes into it. Okay, so you see that and you start losing interest. So you're thinking, you know what, binge watching Breaking Bad again is looking better and better, but you're committed. So you make one attempt at selling something, it flops, and you don't log into that course, group, mastermind again. That happens way too often. Honestly, I've done it myself in the past, and it's okay. You're human. Maybe you're an action taker who gives everything the good old college try. You've seen others succeed. You know it's possible, but it just doesn't seem to click for you. So now what do? Well, you start researching. So YouTube becomes your best buddy. Some videos do provide some value, but most are designed to get you to buy something or just get their ad revenue up by getting more views on the video. Very few YouTube videos provide the solutions that you want. So you try a few things that you saw, but nothing really works for you, or you end up in that vicious cycle of constantly buying, constantly failing, thinking of giving up, but you don't. The point is, you're not going to give up on your dream because your dream is your goal and your goal is what keeps you going. So goals are good. We all have them. What's yours? I love to do this part. Type it into the chat box now. Let me know a dollar amount per month that would make you happy. That would be your goal. That's a good starting point. And then you can get there by taking massive action. So we've got 3,000, nice, 5,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,500. That's specific. Okay. Oh, 100,000. We got a big dog in here. Right on. That's awesome. 5K, 5K. Profit. Nice. Love it. Good stuff. All right. So typically the average is about 10,000 when I see that. But here's mine. This is my good old goal. I need $3 million in cash and invest at 5% in a corporate bond ladder. Pays me 150,000 per year, 12,500 per month for the rest of my life without lifting a finger. So I can focus on my kids and wife daily. That's my long-term goal. Not quite there yet, but I'm working on it. The point is, without that goal, I would struggle to keep going some days. Some days stink, a campaign flops for no reason, a customer can't log in. I have to deal with software issues. I have competitors copying me left, right, and center, but I keep going because I have a goal. So why tell you all this? Because you need something to keep you going too. Bad days are going to happen. Goals give you something to focus on. You can feel sorry for yourself and wallow in self-pity. I've done that. Or you can change anything you want in your life. I've done that too, which is why you're here. Maybe you've missed Black Friday, Cyber Monday in the past, and you aren't going to this time. You made a mental note. Nope, don't miss that one. That's why I put together the boot camp. More on that later. Let's get into the training now. So today we're going to cover 3 things. Then I'm going to make you an offer at the end. Number 1 is the wrong way. Do not do this. So make a note. Don't do this. How many shoppers last year? Any guesses? Well, about 200 million people took part from Thanksgiving to Cyber Monday in 2023 in Black Friday sales. This is like online stats. And if you put this into perspective for the US guys and gals, there's what, 30 million people in Texas? So 6.6 times the population of Texas participated last year in Black Friday, Cyber Monday online. That's insane. That's a lot of people. And they were all buying things. Now, they're buying things online, but they were also buying things offline too. How much was spent? Any guesses? Give me some guesses in the chat box real quick. It's in the billions. Yeah, not millions, not like $1 million. Come on. 10 billion, 25 billion, 100 billion. Ooh, that's a lot of money. $1 trillion. No. Well, I don't know if it was a trillion, but all right, here we go. 9.8 billion was spent in that freaking week. Like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Just wow. I still have trouble comprehending that. Like, that is so much money. It's a lot of money. And do you know which company does the best? Amazon. They sold more items on Cyber Monday than any other day in its history, including Prime Day 2018. So you're thinking, you know what? I'm not Amazon, and you don't have to be. You could get a small piece of that and be very, very happy. So that leads us to wrong way number 1. Think about this. If Amazon and every other seller out there is running ads during this period, do you think ad costs go up or down during this wild time online? They go up, like way, way, way up. Every single year, like clockwork, ad costs go up. Every business online runs Black Friday, Cyber Monday ads. They run them on Facebook, they run them on Google, they run them on Microsoft, they run them on TikTok, they run them on Pinterest, they run them on LinkedIn. They are just firing up the old ad machine. And so many people are doing that, that like huge corporations with deep, deep pockets, much deeper than you and I, who can outspend you without a second thought. It's like, uh-oh, that's a big problem for you, the little guy or gal who just wants your piece of the pie. So if you're running ads for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's the wrong way to make money during that time. And it sounds weird because you'd think, no, 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 Will, I have to run ads because everybody's buying and I want to get my piece. Well, not really. Like, Will, are you okay? Yes, I'm a huge ad guy. You guys know that. But I've seen this every single year without fail, that people just wait, 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 fire up ad campaigns. Ad costs are like 4 or 5 times what they usually are. They don't really make any money. And then they're like, well, that sucked. And then they don't do it the next year. If you try to run ads, you will lose money because ad costs go up big time. Running ads during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the wrong way. It's basically probably one of the only times of the entire year that I would say, you know what, sit on the sideline for that week. or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, even running up to it. Because maybe that week is the worst, but you know what? It's the wrong way. So okay, so no ads during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Got it. What is wrong way number two? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's what most sellers do. They wait until a week before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, then they scramble to figure out what to do. They didn't make any plan ahead of time. They didn't get any assets in place ahead of time. They didn't schedule anything ahead of time. They're just kind of like, oh, that's next week. Uh-oh. Last minute or no planning. So their Black Friday, Cyber Monday gives them crappy results. And this happens not just with that, but with any event. Even Christmas. If you wait till like a couple weeks before Christmas and start planning your Christmas promotions and sales and all that stuff, you're in deep trouble. And the same goes for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Don't do that. Plan ahead for the best results and avoid wrong way number two. Anything else? Yes. And this is the biggest. Think about this scarcity. And FOMO is part of scarcity, which is the fear of missing out. That's what FOMO means. It's a powerful, powerful trigger that's proven to work very well with online sales. So it motivates people to take action because if they don't, they'll not be able to in the future. I love scarcity. I use it, but it has to be real. Do not fake it. Back in the day, we could fake it. And even for my Teespring sellers that are watching this, you know, they used to have like countdown timers on the page. For my Gear Bubble sellers, we used to have like countdown timers on the page. Those were fake, unfortunately. The FTC doesn't really like that. Don't do that. Don't fake it. Scarcity works. It motivates people to take action. It kicks them off the fence. It forces them to choose. FOMO is an amazing emotion. It'll double or triple your sales. If you haven't used it yet, you must use it this year for amazing results. Okay, so that's real quick. 3 wrong ways to avoid at all costs. I do have more, but I could literally spend like all day going through like 25 of them. The summary is this: trying to run ads versus huge corporations who drive up ad costs big time is a bad idea. Not planning ahead at all is a horrible idea. Not using scarcity tactics in your sales is a really bad idea too. Okay, so that's the 3 wrong ways. That's the summary. Are you pumped yet? Maybe you're like, oh, well, I was kind of falling into category 1 and 2 there. Do you see what's possible? So let's move on to the second part, which is even better because it's the right way to having a huge Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and ongoing sales. Ongoing. That'd be sweet, right? There's more than one, and I'll give you them. Can you guess any? Type them in the chat box. What do you think the right way to do Black Friday, Cyber Monday is? Somebody said I was going to say run ads. No, not run ads. Not during that week, anyway. Don't run ads during that week. Run them before that week, like up to that week is a good idea. Running sales, yep, good idea. Making some, yeah, using scarcity, using countdown time, yep, good idea. All right, let's go back here. Let's call them secrets. So secret number 1 is this: you must have an email list. And you're thinking, no, I'm not into email marketing. I don't like it. It's boring. I don't understand it. I don't want to do that. I just want to run an ad. Somebody goes to my product page, they buy my product. That's it. I'm done. Okay. You're not going to survive long term without it. So email is still king, always will be king, will never lose its spot. People buy from email. That's why so many are sent. Can you send an email? Better yet, can you send a couple emails to your list? You do have one, right? 3.5 billion emails were sent on Black Friday last year. Can you guess why? They work. 4.1 billion emails were sent on Cyber Monday last year. Wonder why? Because it works. How many did you send? Don't worry, if it was 0, it won't be again after this. We'll fix that because this marketing tool is your number one way to have a kick butt Black Friday, Cyber Monday this year. Would that help? Think they'd buy things from you on Black Friday, Cyber Monday from email? Yes, they will. They do. I've experienced this. I do this every year. Secret number 2 is a Facebook group. So ever saw like a huge, huge Facebook group and you're like, you know what? I wish I could list my products in there. That'd be amazing because like I'm in that niche and they have like 100,000, 200,000 people in this Facebook group. If only I could just go in there and post my products. That'd be so cool, right? Ever imagine how many sales you could get if you could post your products inside of that group? So people hang out with people who have the same interest. A community is formed and you can be the owner of it. So as the owner, you automatically become the trusted resource in that niche for those people. I'm going to show you this. Okay, just give me 1 second here to load it up. I'll load up Facebook on my other screen. I'm going to show you something. I'll bring this over here. So most of you know I'm in the pickleball niche, right? So I'm thinking, okay, so pickleball. Now I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to look at groups. And there's one, 146,000 people, 501. Let's just go to groups alone. Sort that out. 146, 501, 3.8, 4.2. Oh, 137,000 people in that community. What else we got? 5, 2.6, 426. I'm getting a lot of local. 14,000, 27,000, 7.9, 30K. Okay, so let's go back up here. Let's go to this big one. Let's go into it. Imagine you own a group with 146,000 people in it. And you're like, I'm selling some pickleball products. If only I could list my products, like literally just make a post in here, how many people would buy that out of 146,000? Now, reach is down big time on Facebook, but they still want to congregate. They still want to meet. And there's some niches that are just gigantic that you can do this in. And imagine instead of me having to beg the admin of this group for me to post something, or me having to pay the admin of this group to post something, I owned it. Well, now I can post whatever the heck I want, whenever I want, which is amazing. And that's what we're talking about. So not only that, if I own that group, people automatically associate me with credibility and trust. So who do people buy from? Well, they buy from people they know and trust. And how do you do that? Create a group in your chosen niche. Invite people to it. Post engaging content. Be that person. There's nothing sleazy about that at all. And your group name does not have to be your store name. It can be any name. It doesn't matter. It could be a totally different name. If it's in the same niche under the same umbrella, that's fine. There's just so much opportunity here. So secret number 3 is to offer products to the community. So how? By email and with posts on your group. So think of this. I own this group. There's 146,000 people in it. How many emails do you think I have on my list from that? 100,000? 140,000? If I'm emailing my list of 100,000, we'll call it 100,000, and I'm posting in this group of 146,000 for Black Friday, Cyber Monday with a sale on everything in my store, think I'd make some money? The answer is yes. So if you want to make it better, offer that sale. When? Start with the biggest time of the year, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Now, does that sound pretty cool? It is, but I mean, there's a lot of steps to follow in between there. So what if, someone out there could teach you how to build that list and teach you how to get that group going and teach you how to maximize it? I bet that would help. And if you follow a proven system, you will profit from Black Friday, Cyber Monday, 2024, big time. So let's finish this off. Time for the third part, what to do next. So you have some options, okay? I gave you what to do, gave you what not to do. The reality check is it's not a simple thing that we're talking about. There's a lot of moving parts. It can be complicated to figure out. You need a couple things before you can even start, like that pesky email list, a group, a bunch of products to offer, print on demand, affiliate your own, all of the above. Oh yeah, think about that. You don't even have to sell your own products. You could sell Amazon products if you wanted. Just post affiliate links to your Amazon products. I mean, for me, I like to do the print on demand route, but you can do a schedule of promotions. That's what you need. A countdown timer service, ability to create coupons, a large community of passionate people who have disposable income and are easy to target. That's just, a couple of requirements there. So how do you do that? Well, you've got two basic options. Go ahead, try and reverse engineer everything I just said and go from success the easy way or the hard way. So the easy way is from point A to point B in the shortest line possible. The hard way is to reverse engineer and try and figure things out. It takes a little bit longer. Eventually you might get there, but you're going to struggle along the way. So the hard way, go for it on your own. go to YouTube, search for how to market on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Like I said, you're going to get the following: different opinions, different styles, outdated methods, shifty people, tons of ways. Then you can go out and try each one on your own. Now you've got something, not the solution, but it's something that I like to call information overload. And you have so many options that you don't know where to start, which typically leads to overthinking and overanalyzing. So you do nothing and you go right back to square one. That route stinks. I don't like it for anyone. Instead, take the easy route, learn from someone who's been there, done that, has a t-shirt. Let's go back to 2005 for a second, and I'll show you what I did. I was working at TD Ameritrade, took night shift so I could search the internet to figure out how to make money online, found a mentor. He taught me all about my first business, so I was generating secured loan leads online, and I would sell them to banks and loan companies in the UK. Without that guy, I'd still be at my 9 to 5 job. I'd probably be the regional manager of credit risk for Southern Ontario, whatever boring job that would be. I'd probably want to shoot myself because I'd be so bored with my life. But anyway, I found him. If you want to lose weight, what do? Find someone to teach you how. That's what I did. A friend was a former Olympian, gave me a diet. I followed it and dropped 100 pounds in 106 days. Now there's a little bit more motivation to that. I recently got back on that diet, dropped another 50 pounds. Well, I gained a lot back too over the years, but it works because the system is proven. The system is proven to work. Now, if you gain weight back in between, that's your fault, right? If you want to learn to scuba dive, what do? Find someone to teach you how. And the story I always tell with this is my cousin's husband was cleaning out intake drains up in Lake Huron uh, for a bunch of cottages, and one of them being the cottage that we were staying at. And he's like, "Hey, Will, want to come down, learn to scuba dive?" I was like, "Yes." So he gave me the regulator, and we're treading water, about to go down. And he says, "Okay, so when we go down there, I'm going to give you one piece of advice that you're going to need. If you don't follow this, you're going to be in trouble." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm thinking he's got some interesting tidbit, and he goes, "Breathe." I'm like, "Huh?" He goes, "Breathe." He goes, "When you go down, every time you go underwater, in every instance of your life up until right now, when you go under, you don't breathe because you know if you breathe, you're going to suck water into your lungs and you're going to drown." I was like, "Oh, man, I didn't even think of that." He goes, "Yeah, people go down with a regulator and they don't breathe." And he's like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, that is probably the best advice I've ever heard." And it makes total sense because your whole life, your instincts are don't breathe underwater. So we go down, breathe underwater, and I'm like, "This is amazing. I loved it." So, but without him telling me that, I probably would have struggled because probably the first time I went down, if I went down on my own, which never should, I probably wouldn't have breathed. Want to learn to fly a plane? Find someone to teach you how. In fact, you have to. Courses, you have to go up with the pilot, then you have to do your own. You cannot learn to fly a plane without somebody there. So it's no different. You need to find someone to teach you how to do all this Black Friday, Cyber Monday magic with your emails and your group and everything so that you not only have assets that you can use for this event, but you can use them long term too. So no matter what, I'll tell you, from my experience, the best way is to have someone teach you. It's also the best way to ensure success, which brings me to the last part of this training. So at the beginning, I did mention I do have a Black Friday Cyber Monday Bootcamp. That's what my offer is. It's a proven system to dominate this and beyond, meaning everything you learn in this can be applied year round to all your sales that you're going to do. And you could run a sale every single month or every 2 weeks for your products, and you could do very, very well. Okay. And the cool part is they build momentum. And the bigger that list gets and the bigger that group gets, the more sales you're going to make. So if you think about this, one of the old ways too that people love to do, like I said, is add to product to sale. But what if you did add to building up your email list, to building up your group, and then getting sales? That little, difference in between can be gigantic, short term and long term. And even though you're building up an email list, and even though you're building up a group, you're still trying to make sales right away. You're just doing it in a different fashion with a different funnel. So, but first, let me ask you a question. Are you enjoying it so far? I hope you're nodding your head yes. Do you think this stuff can work for you? So we covered the 3 wrong ways, 3 right ways, and what to do next. Now, there's more right and wrong ways, which I will cover too in the bootcamp. But my question is, do you want to take things to the next level? So introducing the Black Friday Cyber Monday Bootcamp. So those info and methods that I've shown today only scratch the surface, not even a dent, to be honest. The bootcamp is all about showing you the exact system to follow by watching me over the shoulder, step by step, in excruciating detail, creating your email list, filling it with people, creating a group, filling it with people in your niche, monetizing both assets and showing you how to expand that to year round too. So even though we're going to jump all over Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we're not going to run ads during that week, but we will sure be running ads during the cheap time when nobody else is. We're going to prepare like crazy for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which very few people do. So you're going to have a huge leg up on that. What is it? It's 3 live trainings where I'm teaching you every step in detail over my shoulder. How much is it? I'll get to that in a second. Sound pretty sweet? I think so. So what you get with this is 3 live training webinars. Week 1 is setup. Week 2 is ads. Week 3 is monetization. Over the shoulder, watch me do it. Then you do it in your accounts. That's a $9.97 value. But hang on. You just told us not to run ads. What is going on? I didn't say don't run ads. I said, I did say don't run ads during Black Friday, Cyber Monday when ad costs are super high. Okay. However, you can run them before, like I said. In fact, I'll teach you how to get in front of people in your niche and get their email onto your list in the best way that I know of, well in advance of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, with the goal of we are going to run one doozy of a sale during that time to monetize our list and monetize our group. Typically, people think, you run ads to your sales page for your product, you try to get them to buy it immediately. Like I said, that's one way, but I have a better usage of ads. So let me show you. And like I said, imagine you're in the pickleball niche as an example. Spoiler alert, I'm in that niche. I'll be using it in the training. So let's go to YouTube so I can show you something very cool. Okay. So we already did the pickleball thing, right? We want to build up that little group, but let's go to YouTube. I want to show you something very, very cool because you're like, well, what's it going to teach? Like Facebook ads, those are boring. I don't have an ad account. That's cool. But go to YouTube, type in your main keyword. Now look at this. And this will be different for your niche, but 4.7 million views 6 years ago. Pickleball rules, the definitive beginner's resource, how to play pickleball. Very nice. How to play pickleball in 5 minutes. 202,000 views from 2 months ago on playpickleball.com. Nice. That's an ad. 6 steps to become a 5.0 in 75 days. I don't even know what that is, and I probably should. From Pickleball Playbook, 36,000 views. 3 pickleball strategies to beat anyone, 160,000 views. Pickleball sunglasses, okay, that's sponsored. These 5 pickleball beginner's mistakes are ruining your game. 4 years of pickleball lessons in 15 minutes, 233,000 views. Here's my point. If I go to this big one, 4.7 million views, let's go to their channel. So playpickleball.com clearly has been doing this for a while. They have 35,000 subscribers. They have videos with a lot of views, like a lot of views. Everyone in here, there's popular 10 million views. My God, 4.7 million, 1.2, 202,000, 152,000, 129,000. Can you imagine, like watch this, when I click this, watch what happens. This is an ad right here. That's an ad for YouTube and a survey, but watch, I click skip ad, it hops into the video. Imagine I'm in the pickleball niche. I sell pickleball t-shirts. I want to get in front of everyone who watches these videos because I know they're into pickleball. So when I get in front of them, I make an offer of something. I'm like, hey, here's an offer. Click here to get it. They go to a page, they enter their email, they're on my list. Now I immediately show them a product to try and sell it to them. But when I send them the thanks for joining my list email, I also say, hey, want to join our community? My whole ad could be, join the biggest pickleball community on Facebook. Click here to enter. It's free. They go to a squeeze page that gets the email address. On the thank you page, it says, here's a community. Oh, and here's a discount on one of our most popular selling t-shirts. Order this now. Now I've built up my email list. I'm building up my community. I tried to make a sale, and I was in front of the best possible audience out there because I know somebody's on freaking YouTube watching pickleball videos. I'm in the pickleball niche. They're pickleball people. All I have to do is present them with something that's going to interest them, and preferably for free. Like, hey, it could even be join the biggest growing community on Facebook for pickleball now. That's it. That could be your offer. And then you've got them on your email list. Now, when Black Friday, Cyber Monday rolls around, we already have all of our email sequence scheduled to go out. We have all of our timers synced up to our store. We have all of our timers synced within our emails. It's going to be an amazing time. These leads that you get from YouTube are the cheapest ones that I've found. When I try to get leads and build up my email list on Facebook, it costs 3 to 4 times as much as the ones that I'm getting right now on YouTube. I'm doing this already, but I'm going to show you how to do it too. It doesn't matter what your niche is. If you can find them on YouTube, which odds are you can do this too. So I love, love, love this method. So I'm going from YouTube ads to a squeeze page to get them on my list. On the thank you page, they will get access to my community. Plus, I'm going to make them an offer of something to buy right there and then. So that's 4 things right there. And then when, November 29th rolls around, I'm going to fire up my Black Friday Cyber Monday email sequence. And I'm going to be putting that within my group. So I've got 2 things firing with basically traffic that I've already paid for months ago to build up that email list. So this is the difference between what we're doing here and what people typically do. Okay. And getting an ad here in front of this video, which has like 202,000 views, is a really cool thing because they're in your niche. I'm just gonna move this aside for a second. Pretty cool, right? Oh, somebody said, well, what about niches outside of pickleball? Okay, well, what niche do you want? Let's go with cats. You're in a cat niche. Any videos on cats on YouTube? Well, I don't know, 11 million views, 195 million views, 60 million views. What else we got? 184 million views. So yeah, I would say there's a lot of traffic for cat lovers. Now imagine somebody's watching, where's that big one? 195 million. 195 million views. This is a short. You could put a video in front of this and you could just say, want to join the fastest growing cat lover community on the internet? Click here. They go through to the squeeze page, enter your email, we'll send you an invite. Boom, done. Thank you page shows them, here's a link to the community. Oh, by the way, here's 10% off our best-selling cat t-shirt. Right away, got them on our list. Now we've got them primed and we've got them ready for that sale that's going to come up in 2 ways. Isn't that pretty cool? Right? Love it, love it, love it, love it. And there's more and more and more. It doesn't really matter what niche you're in. As long as you can find it on here, you're good to go. Okay, move that over. Yeah, hamsters, it doesn't matter. Pretty cool. So this is what I'm going to be teaching you for building your email list and group. A very specific process using YouTube ads, a squeeze page, an email list, a thank you page. And then on top of that, we're going to schedule that Black Friday Cyber Monday promotion to the list and to the group way in advance. So that basically when that day rolls around, Black Friday Cyber Monday, you can sit back and you can go to the movies. You can go out for dinner. You can do whatever you want. Your work is done. Those emails are going to go out automatically on a schedule. Your posts are going to go to your group on a schedule automatically because you can schedule posts in advance. It's going to be awesome. So all the hard work that you did to get them on that email list and get them into that group is going to pay off in spades. And then think of that. What's after Black Friday, Cyber Monday? I don't know. Christmas? Pretty good time to be sending out even more, right? So this works not only for this, but for times down the road too. It is the best way to build your email list and group in preparation for your big sale. Okay, I can teach anyone, and we can start small budget wise. It doesn't matter. You could do $1 per day, honestly, and you will get people from YouTube for under $1 per day. At one point, I was getting 81-cent leads. It was freaking amazing. $5 per day, no problem. The more you spend, the higher your cost per lead is going to go up, but start small, let it gain traction, let YouTube and let Google ads figure out who your target market is and actually, we're going to tell them who our target market is because we are going to advertise only in front of channels and videos that are in our niche. You can't do this anywhere else. It's amazing the targeting that we can do on YouTube. You will not find like better targeting out there. Even Facebook now, I basically run it wide open. I just let Facebook figure out who my target audience is. With YouTube ads, I'm like, no. This channel is where I want my ads showing. because I know they're into pickleball. So that's what I want. And that's what you're going to see. It's full training, step by step in detail. YouTube ads for email is just one part of it. So I'm going to teach you everything live over my shoulder. That's just the training. I got a couple bonuses too. Let's get into those. So bonus number one is ongoing support. So you don't have to go at it alone. There's no need to fly solo anymore. If you ever tried talking to someone about your, online stuff, they look at you like, that's, wait, what? And you can see their eyes roll in the back of the head. And you're like, well, what I do is I sell the products on Shopify or Etsy, and I make them, and then somebody else prints packs and ships them. And it's really quite interesting. People are like, yeah, I don't get it. That's what my wife does every time I start talking about my business. So what's the solution? It's a group of people who speak your language. That's what bonus number one is. Private, dedicated Facebook group for support and coaching along the way. That's what you get. This is where the bootcamp takes place, member-only group, right on Facebook, available 24/7. Get support, network with others. People are in your shoes, people who will help you out, led by me. And I've done this before a few times, okay? It is as valuable as the training itself. So you get training and support. Does that sound pretty good? I think so. We're at about, that number's way off. Should be, what, 1994. That should be a 1, not a 7. It's a ton of value, but I'm not done there. So bonus number 2, let's go beyond YouTube ads. So you're going to master YouTube ads, which is a part of Google ads because Google owns YouTube. But once you get that down and you get excited and you're getting results, you're going to be like, I want to expand a bit here, Will. Okay, cool. I got your back. There are plenty of ways to run Google ads outside of just YouTube ads. And I'll teach you YouTube ads, but you should know the other ways too. So I already ran like a full bootcamp dedicated to that, which is bonus number 2, which is my Google Ads bootcamp. And that is 3 training sessions, more ways to advertise with Google Ads beyond YouTube. Great addition to help you. And actually in this bootcamp, I don't teach YouTube ads. Okay, it's already done and waiting. Now that's got about a $9.97 value. And now I think we're at the right price there, $2,991. Now, what about Facebook ads? Now, they are a little bit more expensive, but why not? There are a lot of people on there. And if you're actually building a Facebook group and they're on Facebook, it's a no-brainer for them to join the group. So I did a boot camp on that too, and it's yours too, which is bonus number 3, Facebook ads boot camp. This one leans quite a bit on the e-commerce side, but you can apply the same principles and concepts to generate leads as well. So there's 3 training sessions. That one is focused on like testing and scaling products, but the same concepts can be used for email list building too. It's a great addition to help you expand, get even more people on that list. That's a $9.97 value. So now we're at the training, the group, the Google Ads Bootcamp, the Facebook Ads Bootcamp. We're at $3,998 in value. Now, what about that email marketing you keep harping on? I'm going to teach you this in the sessions. You're going to see what I do exactly. Okay, but I did a full boot camp on that too. So I've done a lot of boot camps, and this one is already done and waiting. There's 3 sessions. I think there's actually 4 in that one. I got to check. Focused on automated emails, sales emails, email blasts to your list. You'll be an expert. And the very cool part is, if you're thinking, I don't want to write emails, I look at the blank screen and I'm stuck. Well, I'll show you how we can use ChatGPT and AI in order to write the emails for us. In fact, they can write the whole sequence for us, which is amazing. And now what I typically do is if I'm stuck and I'm having a brain fart and I can't figure out, I'm staring at that blank screen and I don't know what to type, I might use it to generate some ideas for emails. Like, give me a story about this, or give me a story about this, or what kind of headline would work best here, or what subject line will get the best open rates here. And give me 10 options of those. And then ChatGPT will give it to me. And then my brain will like kick into creative mode, and I'll be able to write those emails myself. Or I can just say, the subject line number 3, for example, is really good. Write me a full email for that, promoting my Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale for this store. And I'll give them the URL to my store. ChatGPT will go to my store. It'll look at the headline. It'll write the email, including links. All you got to do is copy and paste that. It's amazing, like super cool. And I know, somebody's saying, well, email is great, but I'm on Etsy. I can't use email. Yes, you can. You can't use it on Etsy, but you can use it. There is a way, a really good way. And I'll get to that in a second here. So webinar support, 3 boot camps, total value. I forgot to update that number. Should I stop there? No, because what if you are on Amazon What if you are on eBay? What if you are on Etsy, where you don't have access to any customer data? You can't be like on Shopify. I can put a pop-up form or a landing page right on my store if I wanted, or I can use like MailerLite to create a landing page for my store, just like a squeeze page to get that. But what if you don't have that? Well, then you're going to have to take an extra step. And I thought of this, and it is possible. So you do need a few more things. You need an email program that can send out blasts and an automated sequences like tied to a website. So remember, I said I don't care where you're currently selling your products. I really don't. This is why email links can go anywhere. So I'll teach you it all. Free website creation, free email program, free opt-in page for your landing page, for your ads. You can even place pixels on this program, which is amazing. So what I did is I did a digital marketing course, and there's like 30 plus videos in there where I cover creating a free website, a free opt-in page, using the free email system. And then inside that one, I use Google search ads for training. It works for Amazon, Etsy, Shopify. You could do it on Shopify, or you could do it separate with this digital marketing course too. eBay sellers, WooCommerce sellers, it's a great addition to help you, because if you don't have access to that customer data, which those platforms don't give, except for Shopify and WooCommerce, you own it. WooCommerce and Shopify, you have the data. All the rest you don't. So you need a way to build a list without it. So this is going to help you big time. Yeah, I literally create the website, the opt-in page, everything, and then even the Google ad campaign running to it to show you how it works. And then what am I doing with that email list? Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. So I'll give you that too, because I want to cover all my bases. That's a full course, 30 plus videos. We're up to $5,982 in value. It's a lot, but I'm going to put one more in there that I really, really like. If you do want to sell on Shopify, but you're not sure how, I do have a full course on that already, and it's yours. It's 100 plus videos, every single step, getting your own Shopify print on demand store set up and running and profitable. So let's say you're on Amazon, you're like, I don't know how to do Shopify. What am I going to do here? I can't really do this boot camp. Yes, you can, because I have training available already that I've done in the past that works very, very well. So I'll give you that course. It's 100 plus videos. It's a gigantic course. Okay. It's a Shopify print on demand course, setup, testing, growing, scaling, marketing, free and paid. There's even TikTok ads and blogging and everything else in there. Every detail is covered and more. It's a great addition to help you. And especially for, I'm finding Etsy sellers more and more are getting frustrated with Etsy and they want to get off the platform, but they don't know how. This is your sign. This is it. This is a way to get off there and get onto your own store. And the biggest concern that people have on their own store is, how the heck do I generate my own traffic? Well, that's kind of what the whole bootcamp is about too. So everything ties nicely and complements together. So I've got, this is getting bigger and bigger. The webinars, 3 live trainings, the support group, the 3 boot camps, 2 courses, total value $7,979. No joke. Like, this is a boatload of value that you're getting. I'm not messing around. I want you to have the best Black Friday, Cyber Monday ever with my help. So I should charge that $7,800 for this. I had a choice to make: sell it for cheap so everyone could get it, or charge more, limit it to fewer people, allowing me to give those people much more attention. I kind of did a hybrid this time. I mean, it's got a combined value of $7,797 dollars, but I'm not charging that much. It's an amazing offer for all you're getting. The general public price is going to be $997, but since I really want you to have the best Black Friday, Cyber Monday ever, I'm going to give it to you for 70% off. So $299.10. The link is there in the bottom right, ppc-coach.com/BFCM2024. All right. When you go to that page, you're going to see something that I'll actually show you in a minute once I'm done. We are almost at the end. One thing though, that 70% off is only for the first 50 people. So keep that in mind. Once 50 join, I'm going to raise the price by 10%. So it's for a limited time. Link is going to be in the bottom right of the screen from now on. You're getting everything to succeed selling not political products. Black Friday, Cyber Monday right now. So if you want to be profitable, you have 2 ways at this point. First way is do it alone. Try to reverse engineer everything you just saw. Get confused, get overloaded, overthink it, second guess yourself, waste time, waste energy, and struggle. Or the second way is get this amazing deal. So you're going to get the 3 live training sessions, private group, the boot camps, and 2 courses. Which option do you prefer? I think it's a no-brainer. Is that a lot of money? No, not for the massive amount of training and support you're going to get. I have a goal to get you profitable for Black Friday and Cyber Monday using email marketing, scarcity, groups, and everything my 17 plus years experience has to offer in the e-com world, the coaching world, and the community building world. So I've got a ton. I kind of, they say jack of all trades, master of none. Well, there's another part to that saying that actually says it's actually a good thing to be well diversified. I can't remember the exact wording, but it's out there. I'm giving you everything to get you making money as fast as possible. Before you go, let me add just a little more to this. All right. So the boot camp, it is amazing. But what if, now this is optional, what if you want some one-on-one help with it all? No problem. If you want to add one-on-one coaching to this, you can. I've never done this before, but I'm going to give it a shot this time because people have asked me for this. It's not free, costs a little bit more, which is option 2. So add one-on-one coaching to the boot camp. It's not my full one-on-one coaching program. It's more of a shortened version, but you get everything in the boot camp plus 30 days of one-on-one coaching, 1 Zoom call where we can share screens, go through everything, your own private Facebook group with just you and me in it. You get unlimited email support, my undivided attention. So you take the boot camp, and then I personally help you implement everything. You get a seasoned expert one-on-one. That's got like a $5,000 value. I'm going to add that for $997 as an option for you. I'm going to offer it. Okay, so it includes the boot camp and one-on-one for $997. This is different than anything I've ever done in the past. One-on-one is limited to 10 people because I cannot take everyone for it. I just do not have enough time in the day, nor do I want to, because I want to make sure that I can focus on the people that I have. How can you get this option? Click option 2 on the page at the bottom right of the screen to get this one-on-one option, and I'll show you the page in a second. This is for the ones that want some extra help to make sure their Black Friday Cyber Monday is the best ever. So I'm almost done. Bear with me for one more minute. Just one more option for you. I'm very good at setting this up, having done it so many times. I'm very techie. I know the marketing side. I know all the ins and outs of all the programs. I know how to do the email sequences. I know how to hook in the timers. I'm really, really good at this. I can basically do it in my sleep at this point. What if, big what if, I offered to completely do it all for you? Would that be pretty cool? Welcome to option 3, 100% done for you service. And what I've noticed over time is that a lot of people that I run a bootcamp for, they're like, this is amazing, but I get stuck here or here or here or here. Typically, it's like a techie side that they get stuck on, or they don't know what to say here, or their messaging is a little bit off, or their flow is wrong, or their ad campaign isn't quite working the way they want it to. And I think, like, if I just went in there and set that up for them, we could really make this rock and roll because they're in a great niche. You get everything, okay, with option 3, the boot camp, the one-on-one, plus I do it all for you. Okay. I've never offered this before, and I have to limit this to 3 people because I cannot possibly take on everyone for a done for you service like this. But I will set up everything for you, and then I will teach you how to use it. That way, when the next holiday rolls around, you're like, Will just set up this whole system for me. He put it into my accounts with me. He showed me exactly how to use it. Now, next holiday comes, boom, I'm ready to go. I have this expertly set up system and funnel and ad campaigns and landing pages and email sequences. I'm good to go. This is actually the best possible way to get profitable real quick with this. So option 3 is add done for you to the bootcamp. So you get everything in the bootcamp, plus 30 days of one-on-one coaching, plus I'll do it all for you. You sit back and you order this, and we talk, we figure out your niche, we figure out what we're going to do, then I go to work instead of you going to work. Now, you can sit back and let me take care of it all for you. Your option page, your opt-in page, your thank you page, your YouTube ad campaign, your email sequence for the sale, all customized to you, your niche, personally. This is the highest level I've ever offered. I'm limiting this to 3 people. It's got like a $10,000 value at least. I enjoy setting things up. It's actually fun for me. I like it, and I love the challenge of taking someone in a niche who hasn't really made anything, or maybe they're on the cusp of making some big profits, implementing my system, and then they go, oh wow, that worked really, really well. But I enjoy seeing you succeed even more. So option 3 is not cheap, okay? Because you're paying for my time and experience. That's $2,997. All right. Remember, you still get the bootcamp, the 101, and the done for you service with that. This is the kind of ultra level. Is that a crazy offer? Maybe, but I like it. I'm a little bit crazy myself. So to summarize, you have 3 options. Option 1 is the bootcamp and all the bonuses. First 50 get 70% off. Option 2 is the 101 coaching, $997. Everything in option 1 plus 30 days 101 with me, your own private group, 1 Zoom call, unlimited email support, limited to 10 people. Option 3 is a complete done for you service. You get everything in option 1 and 2 plus I'm going to do it all for you. Everything in the bootcamp will be done for you. And then I'll teach you exactly what to do and how to use it. Limited to 3 people. So if we go to that page, let's go to that page now, just so you can see what it looks like. BFCM 2024. Of course, I put the wrong. Oh, I missed a 4. See, I did it too. 2024. Typing helps. All right. Black Friday, Cyber Monday options. There's option 1, the bootcamp. There's option 2, the 101. There's option 3, Ultra. Done for you. So there's a summary. You click here to go to this one. You'll be taken to this sales page or this order form if it loads. And then this one here. And then this one here. For some reason, they're not loading. My internet was acting up before this, so there it goes. There's that one for the bootcamp. Scroll down. If you see that price is $997, just scroll down and you'll actually, oh, I actually have to put the link in that. Sorry, let me fix that. My bad. I'll fix that link, which is not working correctly. I put the wrong one in there. Forgot my code. This one, that's $997. This one, or is it working? Yeah, it is working. There it goes. Ooh, phew, I did it right. All right. So if you're seeing that $997, you're on a phone, just scroll down and you'll get the $299.10. Okay, that's for the bootcamp. That's for the 101, which is a bootcamp and 101. And that one is the bootcamp, 101, and the done for you. All right. So this page, pick your option and go for it. Let's go back here for a second. So which one do you prefer? Go to the link at the bottom right and pick. Time is of the essence, so because once the spots are gone, I'm going to remove the option from the page at the bottom right of the screen. So again, who am I to teach you? I'm an experienced expert with a lot of success so far. Who am I to do it for you? Someone who loves setting these funnels up and has done it like a million times. If you have any questions, coach@ppc-coach.com. What's the difference between now and later? Well, you might be struggling now. Later, you won't be anymore. This is a limited time offer. So once 50 join, the price of the bootcamp goes up by 10%. Plus, we will be closing the cart as well. Don't wait on this. Be in that first 50 people for the bootcamp. Be in the first 10 people for the 101. Be in the first 3 people for the done for you. Now, some common questions that I get all the time. Does it matter where I sell? No, you can sell anything anywhere. This is a system to build your email list, build your community, market to that list. Okay. Can I use my list after Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Absolutely. Email is the #1 way to sell anything in any niche online. Plus the group, it's amazing. So once you learn how, use it year round. Tie it to all the holidays, send out new products, do whatever you want. Where does it take place? Well, the live trading is on GoToWebinar. The replays are posted to the group. Bonuses are in the group. The print on demand course is on its own course portal. You'll get a login for that right away. But the print on demand course is not where it takes place. It takes place when you get to the thank you page after your order. There's going to be a big orange button and there's going to be text that says, please make sure you read this entire page. All right. Don't miss that at all. I got some dogs scratching at the door. Sorry about that. So what will be covered? Every single step in detail. You'll watch me do it, all the steps live. I'm doing it from my Shopify store. Yes, you will see the store. Actually, did you already see it? I can't remember if I showed it. You're going to see it all. So what if I'm number 51 to join? Well, you'll pay 10% more. So it's going to be 60% off instead of 70% off. I want to give early birds a bigger discount. Don't wait on it. This will not be available forever. In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to offer option 2 and option 3 in the future. I'm just trying it with this because I think it's a good idea. Again, I'm really sorry about my dogs scratching at the door. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but I'll let them out in a minute here. So option 2 is $9.97 and includes a boot camp, 30 days with unlimited email support, your own private Facebook group with just me and you. You get my undivided attention to get you profitable. Okay. Now, what are the done for you details? Again, just to reiterate, option 3, 2997 includes a boot camp and the coaching, but then I do it all for you. It's customized to your business. I create all the assets, including the YouTube ad campaign. You sit back and profit from it all. Okay, so option 3 is like getting personal lessons on how to dunk from Michael Jordan, put it that way, or personal lessons from Tiger Wood on how to drive a ball 300 yards. Like, it's the highest level I've ever offered in my life, and I can't wait to get the successes from this. So if why 3 options? Well, because I like to try new things. I enjoy these boot camps enormously. As you can see, I do quite a few of them. I really like coaching people one-on-one. I'm very good at creating the assets needed. It's a challenge for me and I love it. Everyone's different and wants different levels. So you know what? Why not? When can I start? Right now. There's no better time than the present. Let's do this. I'm pumped. I want to get you successful. What if you have more questions? Email me, coach@ppc-coach.com. What if you're not sure about your niche? Email me. Let me know. What if you're pondering option 3, but you're like, I got a couple questions before I hand over that amount of money? No problem. Email me. Are you ready? Awesome. Can't wait to get started with you. If you're still on the fence, here's a couple testimonials, and then we are going to close this off. So Mandy, I've known Will for a few years. I have a couple of his courses. You'll always learn something from him, whether you're at the beginning, intermediate, or advanced stage of your career. Of your business, sorry. He teaches what's working for him now, and he teaches in a simple, easy to understand way. I was able to implement one of his courses, and within the first lesson, made my investment back. Oliver, I don't usually make public posts on Facebook, but I feel I need to tonight. Will, you could be spending your time making money for yourself instead of creating such a great and insightful content. I truly believe you genuinely care and want to help people. You got me started with print on demand back in February. I'm already seeing great success. I've hit several bumps along the way, but just believe in yourself that you can do this and you will. Take care. Chris, I've been following Will for nearly 3 years now, and to this day, I still think he's one of the best in the business when it comes to coaching print on demand and Facebook ads. I've purchased a couple of his courses in the past, and they've been great. Everything he teaches has been battle tested and proven, so you can trust the strategies that he shares. This strategy is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, definitely follow this guy. You won't regret it. If you want more, go there. I think there's 175, 200 on there. What happens after you order? Well, you'll get instant access to the group, which has full instructions on how to access everything. Click the orange button on the thank you page. Please read the thank you page. Okay, I'm going to say that because every time I do this, I get emails later from 2 or 3 people who are like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, okay, go here, here, and here, and this is what you do. And they're like, thank you. I'm like, it was on the thank you page. So like, yeah, but I didn't read the thank you page. I'm like, well, you're human, whatever, it's fine. You get immediate access to the bonuses, so you can get started right now. If you do option 2 or 3, it's a little bit different because I will personally email you to get started on those. All right. So remember, option 2 is limited to 10 people. Option 3 is limited to 3 people. Thanks for watching. I can catch my breath now. I can't wait to help you succeed. You're buying something unique based on years of experience and what works today. If you skip it, I'll call you crazy, but we can part as friends. Don't wait on this. It is a limited time offer, not only time wise, but number of people wise too. Like I said, once 50 people join the boot camp, I'm bumping the price up 10%. Once 10 people join the 101, it's closed. Once 3 people get that done for you service, it's closed. Okay, so this is not an unlimited, take your time, decide as slow as you want kind of thing. All right, let's get you profitable. I will do everything I can to get you there. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time. Get in now if you haven't already. And again, I'll take some questions if we have any. Otherwise, I'm going to close that off. Let's just go over there. My daughter let my dogs. Yeah, my daughter let my dogs in, so now we're good. I do my shopping that weekend. Plan 2 months ahead. Yeah, exactly. We're getting a rerun. I was late. Oh yes, there will be a replay. Right on. Uh-oh. FB group didn't ask for the password. Okay, oh, looks like we have some joiners already. I love it. Love, love, love it. Oh, we do have people in there. I just saw on my other screen. That's cool. I'll fix that. I set that up last night and I will definitely fix that. But really, people, Oh, people could find that if they search for it. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I'm gonna, as soon as I end this call, I'm gonna put the password on there. The password is on the thank you page, but apparently I neglected putting it on the group. So I'll go do that now. So thank you very much for letting me know. And thank you for everybody who already joined. And like I said, I understand option 2 is very cool. Option 3, I think, is a doozy. I can't wait to be running option 3 with a lot of people because um, I'm in 2 niches right now doing this stuff and it's working. And I know that sometimes sometimes you just want somebody to do it for you. And I know it seems expensive, but really what you're buying back is time, because it's time that you're not going to have to spend learning how to do all these things on your own. Like the YouTube ad campaign alone could be a full boot camp. And I've been running YouTube ads. I've got over 500,000 clicks on Google ads since I started back in 2005. I went full time in 2007. So I've been in Google ads before. I was going to say some people were born. I'm not there yet, but a long time, put it that way. That alone can be frustrating and difficult to set up. The squeeze page can be frustrating to set up the first time around. Once you've done it a couple times, it gets easier. Placing the pixels, some people struggle with that because you want to be able to track your ad results and see how much your true cost per lead is. And then even setting up a Facebook group and setting up your email sequence, that can be I've done full boot camps on all these subjects. So it is a price that's higher than the boot camp itself, but it's higher because you're buying time and you're accelerating your results. That's all you're doing. And time is money. And that's why it costs a little bit more. All right, I'm going to close with that. I appreciate everybody who joined already. Thank you very much. For those that haven't, you have a little bit of time here to decide. But I mean, like I said, those spots are going to go. And when they're gone, they're gone. So thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, fire me an email. Otherwise, we will see you inside the boot camp. Have a wonderful day.